In this video, we're going to talk about complex numbers. So a complex number consists of a real part and an imaginary part. And we're always going to be writing these in standard form. And the standard form is A plus BI, where A and B are real numbers. So for example, I could have 7 plus 11i. That would be in standard form. And here, A is the real part, and BI is the imaginary part. And this I is the same that we learned in the previous video, where I is equal to the square root of -1. And so to add or subtract complex numbers, we combine the real parts and then combine the imaginary parts, kind of like combining like terms. So let's go ahead and practice adding or subtracting. So we're going to add or subtract and write our answer in standard form. So here I have 8 minus I plus 5 plus 4i. I want to write this in standard form, so I want my number to be first and then my imaginary part to be second. So here, rearrange my terms. I want to add 8 plus 5 first, so I have 8 plus 5. Then negative I plus 4i. 8 plus 5, I get 13. Negative I plus 4i, I get 3i. So there's really an imaginary 1 out in front of my I here, so I have -1 plus 4 to get 3. Looking at this next one, I have 7 minus 6i minus 3 minus 6i. So here I have the subtraction sign out in front of this parentheses, so I need to distribute that subtraction to both first. So I'm really just multiplying this by a -1. So -1 times 3, I get -3. -1 times -6i, I get plus 6i. Rearranging. So I'm adding the real numbers with each other in the imaginary. I get 7 minus 3 minus 6i plus 6i. Well, 7 minus 3, I get 4. -6i plus 6i actually cancel it out. They get just 0. So my answer here is 4. Looking at this last one, I have 13 minus 2 plus 7i plus 5i. First step is to go ahead and distribute that negative. So I get 13 minus 2 minus 7i plus 5i. Here it's all my terms already next to each other, my like terms. So I'm going to do 13 minus 2 and I get 11. -7i plus 2i, I get minus 2i.